I'm going on a public art walk in a small Texas town, and I'm taking you with me. We are going to be exploring the cultural arts district of downtown Denison, Texas. And yes, in this little Texoma town, you can actually find a certified cultural arts district. The Denison Arts Council was formed in the 1980s, and part of downtown Denison was designated an arts and cultural district by the TCA as part of their pilot program in 2009. Enough of all that though, let's go see some art. If you don't know me, my name's Elle, and I'm an intern with the Denison Arts Council. I have, of course, been around and seen some of the art, but I've never properly taken the full public art walk, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I used the Denison Arts Council public art map to plan my route. You can do it too, because the map is on our website and we keep it updated pretty regularly. I'm going to start at F&I Pond and work my way down West Main Street with a few detours to catch some art pieces. I'll end up at the Katy Depot, which is where we had our North Texas Arts Festival this year. The first public art piece located on the side of F&I Pond is a train mural by local artist and Denison Arts Council member Matt Bardwell. Denison was a railroad town that the MKT ran through, so you'll see that locomotives are a common theme in our public artwork. As I started making my way along Main Street, I caught the Ashburn ice cream mural. I love that Denison has kept some of our vintage hand-painted advertising up. I think it's so charming. This walk would end up taking just under an hour and a half, but the details scattered throughout the downtown area were more than enough to keep me engaged the whole time. The next mural is tucked away next to CJ's Coffee Cafe. It's visible from the drive-thru and across from the outdoor seating. Across from CJ's is 517 Gallery, which is where the Denison Arts Council is based. Our current show is called Naughty at 90. The walls are filled with the works of Donna Finch Adams, who is a local artist who does very conceptual artworks. Our shows rotate out every couple months or so. This show will be up until June 21st, so if you're watching this early enough, you still have about a week to see it before it comes down. You can show in here too, just check out our calendar and have a look at our upcoming exhibitions. I'm gonna go see Mark now. After leaving 517, I headed over to Sparrow's Gallery, which is just 2 doors down from us. It's both a gallery and a furniture store. We work pretty closely with the owner, Mark. Hi, Mark. There's a ton of art in there. It's mostly paintings and photographs, but there's a lot of diversity in style and subject matter. See you later.
Bye-bye.
After leaving Sparrow's, I took a detour towards Music Alley to catch the newest piece in the Cultural Arts District. It's a mural located on the side of Ray of Sunshine, and it meshes with the storefront design so beautifully. There's even a painted dumpster to match. It was my first time getting to see this one in person, and the artist did a great job on it. This piece honors Clara Bryant, a jazz musician who grew up in Denison. She accomplished a lot in addition to being a great musician, like she toured the Soviet Union, and she was a member of the International Sweethearts of Rhythm. We have a short article about her on our website if you want to learn more. I love this mural, and one really great little detail is right here. Her sons were present at the unveiling and they signed the piece. I thought it was a great way to honor her legacy. From there, I headed right down the street to Bella Fontana to have a look at the mural on the side of the building. This artist duo has a lot of work around town, as you'll see, and you can always find yellow jackets in their public art. They're not always obvious at first glance, so it can be fun to look for them. I took an alley to get to Burnett, then I headed back towards Main Street, and I could see my destination on the way there. I got a closer look at the mural of Eisenhower as I got to Chestnut. You'll see him a lot around Denison since he was born here. This mural of Jewel Butler shares a wall with Eisenhower. Major Butler was a Tuskegee Airman and one of the first black military aviators in the U.S. Army Corps, and as you can guess, he was also born here in Denison. As I continued on my route, I found a mural of Captain C.B. Sullenberger across the street, but we were separated by a construction site, so I didn't get any up-close footage. Sorry, Sully. This one is kind of a cool story. Sully was born and raised in Denison, and he grew up to be an airline pilot. But in 2009, he was piloting a passenger flight when the plane struck a flock of birds, which ended up disabling both engines, and he made an emergency landing in the Hudson River and basically saved the lives of everyone on board. My walk took me back down Music Alley, the same alley with the Clara Bryant mural, to Copacetic Cowboy. There's a neat little area around the side with a mural and some painted dumpsters and bollards. I really like how cohesive this spot is, and you can see more music-themed painted dumpsters if you look down the alley. I kept making my way along the construction zone where the road is being redone to get to my next destination. Maybe it's just me, but I find it really interesting to look at all the little details outside each shop and townhouse while I'm walking around downtown. My next stop was the four-faced clock outside the City Hall. This was built as part of the City of Denison's continuing efforts to beautify the downtown area and to honor its history by installing art and architecture with antique influences. I passed by the Katy Fountain on my way to the next couple of murals, and I don't know why, but every time I see a fountain, I just want to stick my hand in it. This next mural is one of my favorites because I love fish as animals, not really as food, but to each their own. This artist has a few pieces around town and always works big and detailed, and I really enjoy their work. This piece commemorates Lake Texoma and its impact on our community. Next to that mural is this one, titled Denison in Bloom. This is another one honoring Denison's history as a railroad town. It depicts Denison's founding engine number 15, which is the first engine driven by Pat Tobin into Texas from the north. After this, I made my way back to look at some murals tucked away in an alley between Chestnut and Main. The next mural I went to see has these pretty butterflies. I like the details in this one. I think they're really smooth and crisp. Right next to it is this floral piece. This is one of my favorites because the colors are so nice and I think it makes great use of the space. I love how the design continues across the doors and through the window. It makes the piece that much more cohesive. I kept heading through Music Alley after that. At this point, it had been about 45 minutes since I left. And look at this! I came across our nice downtown Denison welcome sign on the way, so that was neat. The next piece I came across was Frontier Denison, which is a painting of historical storefronts. I really like this one and the story it tells. It's another one that I think uses the space well. The design of the storefronts, the signage, the typography, and the figures are also interesting to look at. I love their little outfits too. I just find the whole thing incredibly charming. I also got this very interesting angle on another Eisenhower mural. This is much larger than the other one, but the artist supposedly took only a few days from start to finish. Not far away is this mural of T.V. Munson, which comes with a pretty neat story. In summary, he was a horticulturist who worked extensively with American native grape species. He became the second American after Thomas Edison, yes, that Thomas Edison, to become a Knight of the Order of Agricultural Merit.
Chevalier du Mérite Agricole.
He earned that title because he provided Europe with grape rootstocks that were resistant to phylloxera, which is a grape rootstock-eating insect, in the middle of a phylloxera epidemic. That's why he was honored as part of the Order of Agricultural Merit.
Chevalier du Mérite Agricole.
And how Denison became sister cities with Cognac, France. As I was nearing the end of my route, I passed the Red River Railroad Museum. Like I said before, Denison was a railroad town, so this nonprofit museum honors that part of local history. Their president, Sam, also works closely with the Arts Council. Before making it to Katy Depot, I came across one last mural, the Yellow Jacket Express. The giant train in the middle is super detailed, but the text is interesting too. The letters are 5 feet tall, and you can find references to Denison's history painted inside of them. After that, I finally made it to the Katy Depot. The plaza was a little scattered since we'd been having crazy storms, but it's a beautiful place. This statue outside was installed in 2022 to celebrate Denison's 150th anniversary. It's also another nod to our history with the rail system. I went inside to cool down for a bit and enjoy the building. It's gorgeous inside and did really well as a venue for the Arts Festival this year, and we're planning on having the festival there next year too. Then I left and had a nice walk back to 517 Gallery. I really enjoyed getting out and seeing all these art pieces in person. Of course, I couldn't show you every piece or visit every gallery or shop or restaurant with art hanging inside, but if you want to take the complete tour or see some specific pieces for yourself, you can always use the public art map on our website. Overall, I think downtown Denison has a great arts culture and an awesome artist community to boot. If you live nearby or you feel like taking a trip sometime, I would definitely recommend a walk down Denison's Main Street. And I'm not just saying that because I work here. I hope some of you watching this feel encouraged to explore the downtown area and support the local businesses and nonprofit organizations however you can. And if you don't live nearby, I hope that you can do the same for whatever community you live in. I'll keep making regular videos about art and local culture, so if you like this one, I hope you'll stick around for the next one. I'll make more vlogs like this, some video essay style videos, some funny ones, and hopefully get lots of local artists on to talk about their work and their process as well. Please, if there's something you want to see in future videos, let me know, and if you like this one, please consider getting involved with the Arts Council. You can show your work, you can volunteer, or you can just come to our events. Most of them are free, and just enjoy yourself. Whatever you want to do is appreciated. Anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!